Guys, it's your average consumer, and Black Friday is almost here, and you know what that means. Discounts! So you know we all love some discounts, so I'm gonna be letting you guys know some of the best tech deals that I could possibly find online right here in this video. But first, we gotta give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Canon, who actually has some pretty nice discounts themselves. And poof! Here we have one of Canon's bundles for Black Friday, featuring the Canon EOS 70D. Now this camera has a very, very special place in my heart because this is one of the cameras that I started off with and I loved it. And the bundle also has some other cool stuff like the 70 to 300mm lens. So this is a telephoto lens. So if you're trying to get really close to a subject, you're gonna be able to do that with this guy. And it also comes with a Speedlight 430 EX3, which is actually something that I did a video, my very first video on. I did the second one, this is the third one. I did the second one. It was a hard, listen, that was a pretty bad video, guys. So when you combine all three, this is the beast that you get out of it. You got an awesome DSLR, which is great for video. I personally really loved it. You get some really great colors. Autofocus is awesome. And you also get this crazy lens so you can get those close-up shots like I mentioned. And if you're doing photography, you got your serious flash right here. The bundle also comes with a 16GB SD card, as well as this awesome bag to carry everything in. So this bundle pretty much comes with all of the essentials that you'll need to get started, and I think you'll save about 300 bucks, but if you use the code BLACKFRIDAY17, you'll save an additional 100 bucks, which means you'll get 400 bucks off the entire deal. As somebody who used the Canon 70D for a long time, I think that this is a great deal, and you're only gonna be able to find it on the Canon website, so definitely check the link down below in the description if you wanna check it out. So that was a good camera option, but let's talk a bit about gaming. And first up, we've got an Xbox One S, and I think you can find the Xbox One S pretty heavily discounted at a lot of different places. You can get it for about $189.99, which I think is a really good price, and depending on where you pick it up, you'll be able to get different kind of bonuses. From the Microsoft Store, you'll get a free game, and I think that's from a select number of titles, and you also get 1 month of Game Pass. Over at Target, you'll get the same price, but you get a $25 gift card, so you can either put that towards this or something else at Target, so you got that option. And I think Amazon just has it straight up for $189.99. And speaking of Xbox, you also got these guys, the customized controllers from their design labs. You save 15 bucks on your controller, and considering that these are customized controllers tuned to the way you want it to be, I think that's a pretty good deal. And as you can see right here with these two controllers, I picked out the very design of this if the teal didn't give it away, but these look great because I chose them. And next up, we've got a PlayStation 4 Slim, which I don't own, but it is discounted at 200 bucks right now. It might be a good time for me to pick one up. See, I never went for it because I had the regular PS4 and I went to the PS4 Pro. Either way.
I got you, boo. I'm snagging it up.
Thank you. But yeah, the Black Friday sale for the PS4 Slim is a 1TB model for 200 bucks, which is a $100 savings, so that's pretty nice. And I believe you can get them pretty much everywhere, Amazon, Target, GameStop, all those places. And you can even pick up a DualShock 4 controller for about 39 bucks, close to 40 bucks. I feel like Walmart has some really nice colors available that are only on Walmart, so you definitely might want to check those out. But of course, I'll have them all linked down below. And last but not least, when it comes to gaming, there are some game deals that are available. There's stuff like Destiny 2, which just came out, which you can find for about 27 bucks, which is really nice. And I think that even comes with a figure, right, Ari?
Yes.
There's also Horizon Zero Dawn that I think you can pick up for like 20 bucks.
Such a good game.
That is a great game. There's a ton of titles. I'll be sure to have as many links to as many games that are discounted down below, so be sure to look down below for those links. I have a code for Destiny 2. I'll give one away over on Instagram. Yeah, so be sure to follow me on Instagram. By the time you see this, I'll probably have a post for the giveaway, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And now let's talk a little bit about audio, and we'll start with one of my all-time favorites, the Sony XB950 N1s. Now, this is top 5 easily for me. I love these headphones, and they retail for about $250, but you can find them right now for $179.99. But I don't even think that's a Black Friday deal. I just think they're straight up discounted right now, which is nice. That's something that Sony does quite a bit. So this is an absolute steal at that price because you're getting amazing bass. The bass is so good. You're getting noise canceling, you're getting wireless Bluetooth features, all the good stuff that you want in a headphone are right here in this baby. And speaking of Sony headphones, these are the MDR1000X, which typically retail for 400 bucks, but now you can find them for Black Friday for $228, which is almost 50% off. And I think it's absolutely worth it because these are one of the best pair of headphones that I've ever tried. They have amazing noise canceling, they have a ton of great features, and overall I think that they just look really good. I've spoken about these quite a bit on the channel, so if you want to learn more, I have video links down below in the description. There is a Mark II version out right now, but at this price, you just can't pass this up. And the brand that everybody loves to hate, here we have a pair of Beats X. These go for just 100 bucks during Black Friday, which is a really good deal. Not only do these sound really good, but I like that their design allows you to easily put them around your neck, into your ears, without you having to worry about them falling out at all. And not to mention, these have the W1 chip, which means if you have an iPhone and other Apple products, you'll be able to switch between any of the products with only pairing it one time. But these are just a very solid pair of headphones, and I love them. And if you just can't bring yourself to buy a pair of Beats, but you still want wireless earbuds, you can always go with these, the Jaybird X3s. These usually retail for close to $200, but you can find them now for $100, which is around the same price range as the Beats X. I actually did a video comparing the Jaybird X3s and the Beats X, so if you need a little something to help you choose, I'll have that video linked down below. But this is also a very good option. You got 8 hours of battery life, you got an app where you can customize the sound, these fit really well in the ear, and overall they're just a great pair of earbuds, so these are definitely worth taking a look at. And you know we gotta talk about some smart home gear. So over here we have the Amazon Echo Dot and the Google Home Mini, and these both retail for about $50, which is a really good price, but on Black Friday you're gonna be able to find these for $30, and at Target and Best Buy, if you get a Google Home Mini, you'll also be able to get a $10 gift card when you purchase it, which pretty much brings it down to $20, which is mind-boggling. And even if you're not big on using these for smart home stuff, you can always just ask it questions, set reminders, make it call someone you know. There's a lot of good features that come with these things. Very, very good options. And before we were talking about the Xbox One S, and that has 4K capabilities, but you might not have a 4K television, so here are some pretty nice deals. Samsung actually has a 49-inch television that's going for $549.99, and that's actually a pretty good deal because you've got HDR and 4K built into it, which is pretty much the standard that you want to go for when you're picking up a TV nowadays. And if you want to take it to the next level and you want to get an OLED TV, LG actually has a 55-inch version that's retailing for $1,500, and that may sound like a lot, but if you saw the prices of OLED TVs, you know that's a good deal. But I know TVs are a hot item for Black Friday, so I'll be sure to include these as well as a few more that I come across down below in the description. I'll make sure to update the description with more links as I find them. They might not even be mentioned in this video, but if I see a good deal, I'll be sure to keep that list updated. And a deal that I found that I actually really like is for the Samsung Gear S3 Frontier Edition. And you're gonna be able to find this for $70 off, which brings it down to $279.99. And while that may sound like a lot for a smartwatch, trust me, I think it's absolutely worth it. This is one of my favorite smartwatches ever. Pairing it with a Galaxy device like my Note 8 really ups the experience, and honestly, I like it so much that I sometimes pair it to my iPhone because I just can't let it go. So if you've been waiting for the price to drop on this, now's the time. I definitely think it's worth it. And I bet you didn't expect this one, but there's even some discounts on Apple products. B&H is actually having a bunch of sales on the MacBook Pros with Touch Bar. I believe they're the late 2016 models, but that's what I currently still use, so that's not a problem. They're really heavily discounted, and I think they have a few bundles. One of those bundles is a 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar that also comes with a year of Microsoft 365, as well as these JBL Bluetooth earphones, which typically goes for $2,400, but you'll be able to find them for just $1,800, which is a $600 savings. If you're a student looking to get a MacBook Pro, you'll definitely want to hit up B&H. They got some really good deals. And while we're on the topic of computers, B&H has another sale for a 32-inch LG 4K monitor, and this is a pretty good deal because you save $200 and it brings it down to $369.99.